Hey everybody, very good morning. Welcome back to the pre-market outlook session for the final day of the week. In the date, it is 26th of September 2025. By looking back till yesterday's trend since Monday in this week, except for Monday, the market almost traded in a mild negative to flat points. But the deterioration in the trend, even though the behavior is not showing that much of strength in the ongoing corrective phase. Because of such levels got broken down and traded or sustained below that level also occurred, that actually would have led the index to further follow the same trend under the levels. Through that way, the major levels are the next immediate supports and are also met. Till yesterday, if you want to take this behavior-based analysis, what indicating means, see, after breaking down the important support of 25,261 and closing below, that was actually pulling down further, even though the strength was not phenomenal in that way. But the behavior-wise, it is actually has to respect the levels based on the close, as we have been many times discussed about the things. The closing consecutively 2 days above or below would be having such a continuation on the same direction. Like in that manner, closing below the 25,261 happened mid of the week, and afterwards the important interim range shifter zone, that was actually 25,145. This also many knew that how we are giving importance to this level. So that also got broken and closed below that. And 2 days consecutively after closing below that point, the Nifty almost nears the support zone, very crucial support zone. And as per the overall behavior from the positional perspective, the index is in the cusp of making a reversal or breaking below. So the probability may be on the higher side. That means a bouncing back or giving reversal on the index, because the weakening of the selling also observed, that would be helping the index to reverse. Wherever it is, you can apply the same. If the selling trend is getting weakened on day basis or candle on candle basis, that can be determined as or decided as a chance for turnaround or a reversal, which can be applied for even buying trend. If the overbought or oversold situations or conditions are faced by any instruments, there also one can follow the same or applying the same policy. In that way, the Nifty already nears the support zone and now it is hanging on whether to turn around, or because of such disturbance based on news given by the US government that the pharmaceutical and furnitures oriented imports will be levied 100% tariff like. That may not be having that much of weightage on the overall market, but however, the Nifty 50 oriented stocks, if and all falling like from the sector of pharmaceuticals, Dr. Reddy, Sun Pharma, and these kind of stocks, Divi's Lab and all, maybe weighing on the markets, and that means forbid the bounce and all if anything happening on the index, or limit the upside bounces and all. So that can be a disturbance for the market based on today's one. Anyhow, it may be somewhat getting delayed, but the reversal what we have been expecting would be happening on the Nifty. And for that, the core industries like automobile, bank, finance, energy, metal, afterwards the real estate, this would be helping, but not in today's move. We can expect that if the real turnaround or reversal is getting confirmed by the Nifty, there these sectors may be focused because the recent correction also driven by these sectors and the short covering based rally can be expected on the scene. So that is what the review based analysis we can actually make you all aware. And for the day, as we have mentioned in the phrase itself, based on the yesterday's move, the reversal on the radar is still there. And the opening trend for the day would be as a quiet manner again. Even though the Asian, particularly Asian region markets are feeling some heat over the US tariff actions on pharmaceuticals. But after opening the trend, within the first hour, the trend may be getting confirmed whether it is going to fall further or trying to reverse like it. Within first hour means till 10:15 a.m. one have to observe. So in that way, the Nifty approaching the 24,820 as a accurate point, or otherwise as a whole point or a rounded value 24,800. And if it is getting broken in the first hour itself, 24,700 probably getting reached. Why? Because the 24,800 is actually has become a interim based positional support arising from 24,700. But anyhow, if it is getting broken, that is validated, you can take. So after validating this 24,800 support, the next one, which has been acting for this many months since December 2024, that was 24,700 as the biggest number one range shift zone for the markets. So that can be expected. So in that way, the 24,700, however, the probability is very much higher than the market is expected to currently reverse. Because if it is not reversing also, nothing to worry, because the 24,700 would be a great point to get confirmation on the reversal. Based on this, if it is approaching that level, one should actually reduce the short positions or buying. That means already if you are holding the put options like that, and instead of you can focus buying the call options or building the long positions. So that is what the strategy. And for a clear uptrend without any disturbance or without any hurdles or backdrop, one can see whether the Nifty is decisively closing above 25,261 again. So after which happens, one can see the long buildup will be increasing, the interest for the upside will be increasing there. Until then, one can keep the range for the trading like 25,261 on the higher side and 24,700 on the lower side for the rest of the days in the month. So that is what we want to share from the positional perspective also on the Nifties. For the day, the Nifty and Sensex can be expected by the way of movements from the bank, finance, metal, auto, real estate, and pharmaceuticals. On the stocks front, the news based and technical based ones are listed here for the day traders, including Bharat Heavy Electricals, Adani Power, Amber Enterprises, TVS Electronics, Venture Hospital, Maxloop. So that's it from today's pre-market outlook session we can discuss. So the rest will be on markets history, which is going to make now for the day. Keep a strict stop loss in all transactions, which is very must to protect your capital and get favorable risk and reward ratio. So thank you for participating in today's session. We will meet again in the pre-market outlook session on Monday. Tomorrow there will be a weekly market outlook session will be conducted, which is being regular for every Saturday. The timing will be around 11:30. In this session, we will be conducting and discussing the overall market, and even since the market under periodicity almost nears the end of the month, the discussion about the next month also will be there. What are the important sectors and stocks that can be also discussed in the tomorrow's weekly market outlook session. Don't forget to participate in that session. We'll meet again there. So until then, we wish everyone to have a fortune day today if the market is really getting reversed. Sir, yes, sir. Karan sir, you have raised your hand. Yes, sir. Okay. So we can conclude today's session. We'll meet again tomorrow's market outlook session for the upcoming week, and even the pre-market outlook session will be again conducted on Monday. Until then, we wish everyone to have a great weekend, and today's session would be a fortune one is our wish. Thank you. Bye-bye.